What is up, all my Spider-Men and Spider-Women? Welcome back. Today, we got a movie review, not a music review, a movie review of the brand new film Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This movie is the sequel to the smash hit, highest grossing Sony film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which follows Miles Morales and his journey on becoming Spider-Man. Okay, this movie was absolutely incredible on all cylinders. It was probably the most visually astounding, the most visually engaging, the most visually phenomenal film I've ever seen. There was so much color and pop and variance in design across each different world and throughout the entire movie. There were so many new characters that were introduced, and yet they were able to make each character feel unique and stand out in their own way, whether that be with their personalities or their costumes or just the art or the design of each character. There was constant action throughout the whole movie. I felt like there were 3 or 4 separate points in the movie where it almost felt like, in a way, that the movie was ending. Obviously, like, one of them happened in the first 45 minutes. Like, I know that the movie's not ending there, but just there was this conflict, and the conflict was resolved, and it was resolved in a way that made it feel like, okay, this part of the story, this entire scene, this entire issue is completely resolved. And that happened 3 or 4 times. So although that this movie ended how it ended, and it didn't end, it ended with so many questions and so many things that weren't resolved. There were plenty of other points of the movie where there were conflicts, and those conflicts were resolved. And so it still felt like there was a complete story there, which was I think a great direction for the storytelling. Okay, I said each character, each Spider-Man was unique in their own visual, in their own unique ways. Same thing happens for, pretty much every character, but the villains especially. Like, for example, Spot. So Spot is the main villain, who we actually don't even really see much in the second half of the movie. But he's introduced as this clumsy, really non-issue of a villain in Miles' world. And even Miles is like, you're not my nemesis, you're kind of useless. But over the course of the movie, Spot, he grows in power, and he grows to a point where, everyone needs to actually start paying attention to him. He kind of took that personally, what Miles said about him, and he basically wants to get revenge on Miles and for what he did to him. But just the design, and I think the way that the movie, it being an animated movie, but just the way that this movie is made, the Spot as like from a design concept is so incredible, because there's pretty much infinite possibilities with him and his portals that he can just jump through or throw people through or stick. Basically, the possibilities are endless, and I think that that's going to aid for some super creative interactions. So yeah, but other than that, so many Easter eggs, so many callbacks to not only the previous Spider-Verse movie, but just every other iteration of Spider-Man. Like, even the live-action Spider-Mans are called back to, and I think that's funny. Other than that, this film, I really still need time to sit and think on it. I feel like it's only been 15 hours since I've seen it, but it's absolutely incredible. It's at, right now on Letterboxd, it's at a 4.7 out of 5 stars, and there's 57,000 5-star ratings, which I think just kind of speaks for itself on how great this movie is. Of course, with it being basically the first half of a movie, means that there, of course, are a lot of things that were left a lot of questions that were left unanswered. But I think, again, there was enough great storytelling apart from the overarching story that came and was told and was executed well. So it scratched every itch that I had: design, story, dialogue, characters, cameos, Easter eggs, action. It just all across the board. So, if you haven't seen this movie, definitely go and see it as soon as you can. Well worth it. 2 hours and 20 minutes of movie. The last 30 minutes, I kept checking my phone just to see what time it was, because I was like, how are they going to resolve all of these issues in the last 30 minutes? And they didn't. It ended on a cliffhanger, an incredibly suspenseful cliffhanger, and there's gonna be another movie. So it was that good. It was that engaging. The music as well. the score, the music, yeah, go see this movie if you haven't. If you have seen this movie, let me know what you think of it. Is it better than the first one? Is it not? I'd love to know your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe for more. Right, again, leave a like, comment, let me know your thoughts on the movie, subscribe down below. Follow me on Letterboxd, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Spotify, follow me on Twitter, everything else, links down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Nice, yeah, I'm gonna do that part.